Hi y'all, it's me Lisa ASMR. How are you? Since I'm about to eat my bowl of ice cream, mint chocolate chip, my favorite. It's white and not green because I'm cheap and I bought the great value kind. I'm really frugal with my money. Some of you really like me crushing the Oreos, so once again I'm gonna crush double stuffed Oreos onto my ice cream. Someone ate my king size Reese's, probably my roommate, because my sister bought them for me. I put on top of the Oreos because I didn't want the dogs to get it and I didn't want it to melt in my purse. Oh wait, I lied. I took it to work. No, I'm on top of the Oreos. Someone ate my Reese's. Sorry. Well, it was supposed to be drying the dishwasher stuff, but I guess it's gonna wash it again. So annoying. Let me just stop that. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. I love Oreos. I canceled the thing and I hit green. I don't know why it's still going. This isn't for you, buckaroo. Get. You're gonna make her start on it. Stop. Go away. Go lay down. Don't do those cute eyes. Stop it. Go. You don't need bed. Go. Boy. that yellow dress that y'all saw me on Instagram wearing. This is it. I bought it. I was gonna end it after I did the crushing, but I forgot I wanted to rant to you guys. So today, we had someone guest Thursday, and the clinic never sent over the paperwork, like a release of information. So, release of information and the guest dosing orders and all that stuff. So, called them and they said, well, you can just do your release of information, your document release of information, have it, sign it, and then send it back. And I said, no, it has to be your document and you have to sign it because it's your clinic and you have the information about the patient. We don't have any information about the patient, so we cannot send you our document for release of information. That makes no sense. Not only did I tell that to the counselor, I also had to tell that to the clinical director, which is ridiculous because the clinical director oversees all the counselors. How are you in that position if you don't even know that? I've only been doing this job since September, and I knew that. So, I told the person's counselor, I said, he's like, well, exactly what do you need? He literally, when I first asked him, I was like, so who's the doctor? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, can you transfer me to someone in your building who knows who the doctor is? No. I don't know who would. What do you mean you don't know who would? No one in your clinic knows who the doctor is. I'm in the chart room. Okay, then transfer me to somebody who knows who your doctor is. Oh, where are you calling from? I tell him, I thought you were calling from this clinic. Why would I call my own clinic if I was there technically to ask you a question? Why wouldn't I just go to the room that you were in and ask you? Oi. It gets better. So then I tell him, he's like, well, tell me exactly what you need. Okay, I need this, this, and this. Wait, and this, the release of information. Oh, now I'm confused. How are you confused? I literally told you in English, your native language, what I need. I didn't use any code words. I literally called the documents what they're called. So how the hell are you confused? But I didn't say that. No. He's like, I gotta go talk to my clinical director. Why? I'm confused. Well, can talk to her. I can let her know exactly what we need. No. It's fine. Okay, well, let me reiterate what I need. Told him again. The 4 things. After 30, not even 2 minutes after we hang up, his clinical director calls me back. And she's like, so my counselor's confused on what you need. So what are you needing? What? He's saying like, you won't do a release of information from there, that you want him to send one blank with his signature on it. Well, he can't sign it without witnessing the patient signing the document. Someone at your clinic has to do it. No, that's not allowed. That's the only way you'll get a release. We're not signing it. Someone there has to sign it. I said, but you can verify his signature by looking at other signatures, and then your counselor can sign it. That's what we do all the time, because we guest those people all the time. Yeah, we guest those all the time too. Really? Because you don't really seem like you do. I'm like, well, let me ask my program director. I asked her, she said, yeah, just make sure you put witness by and then sign it. I'm like, okay, fine. So, tell the lady, send over the release, and I will have them sign it, and then I'll say witness it. Okay, so do you want to use your own release of information, or do we need to send one over? You're the clinical director, and you really have to ask this question? You make my brain hurt. You need to send over the release of information, okay? Not me, you. Because what is the point of me sending one to you when he is your patient and you're the one releasing information to me? I'm not releasing any information to you. Stupido. Stupido. Whatever. So, finally, ten minutes later, no, sorry. Minimum 10, probably longer. I don't know. I get a release pretty soon after that, because that was like our 3rd phone call. No, I called back. Sorry, I called back after like 10-15 minutes. I was like, we haven't received it. Oh, he's about to send it right now. Okay, cool. A couple minutes later, release pops through. Poor patient was on vacation. Kept apologizing to the patient because it's not fair for them to have to sit there for so long on something that should have already been done. Which they informed me that they already spent a whole hour at their clinic getting set up so they wouldn't have to be here for so long waiting to dose. And I told them that's really weird because we literally only need a signature from the patient and what days they're going, and we take care of the rest. So it's like a 5-minute process at most. But send back the release. And when we got the release, his counselor called. He was like, you got it? Are you sending it back? And I was like, yeah. The patient's like, yeah. She's filling it out, the rest of it out, or signing it or whatever. Because he filled it out, I just signed it, and sending it back to you. He asked him if he had everything ready to send. Yeah, I have everything ready to send to you. No? Okay. So if he does, we should be dosing pretty shortly. So we wait. And wait. And wait. And then finally, oh shoot, 1 second, I have to take this call, it's important. That phone call didn't go as planned, but that's okay. Anyways, so they finally sent over the paperwork, supposedly all the paperwork that we needed, that I said 4 different times what we needed. They didn't send it. They sent back the release that I already had and 1 other document. So 2 documents were missing. The person could not dose without those papers. So I called them and I told them, you did not send everything that I need. Oh, what did we miss? This and this. Oh, so what it was again? I thought you said that you guest dose all the time. Obviously not. Anyways, I tell them again, okay, we'll send that. Okay, great. And while you're at it, let's go ahead and verify the dose. Let me transfer. Transferred. Let another staff member speak to them. They're like, oh, those people don't know what they were talking about. They had me on hold 3 different times because they were confused and needed to get the information. Awesome. Waited. No papers. Told the patient. And the patient was getting very frustrated, which I completely understand. Like, you've been here for almost an hour or an hour. But, like, they weren't frustrated with us because because they knew that, like, we were working really hard to do it. So, they stepped outside to call because they were really frustrated. And they even knew what paperwork needed to be sent because they heard me say it so many times. And when they were out there talking for like 2 or 3 minutes, then the paperwork finally went through. So we went and got them. We were like, okay, we have it. You can come back inside. It was just so frustrating.